the road to Mountaintop. My ear is full of water. Oh, look, there's sunshine. Oh, there's sunshine on the hill today. More glorious and bright. It's only right there in that little spot. Maybe we'll drive through it and you can see some of it. You know, it'd probably help you if I wash the windows. I wouldn't like having to watch a whole video out the dirty window. Have I stopped talking at all since I started driving? I don't think I have. I think I've been driving since about 10:15. It is now 11:43. And I have talked the whole time. I'm ready for some water. Do you know that if you want to get something to drink, you can get big cups of water for free? Fix the debt or America dies. Well, they should have done that 30 years ago. I have a question. Romney says the best thing for a company is to go bankrupt, to get rid of its debt, and then start up again. Is that the best thing for our country? I don't know. Especially when China owns a whole lot of, like, you could renege on the debt, but the collateral for the debt are the national parks. How would you like to have the parks renamed? Hey, Guangzhou? I don't know, I just made that up. Hey, how? They could colonize the parks. They would own them. They could. Now, if they own them, that doesn't mean that they can all immigrate here, because those are separate things. Owned by China, all the national parks. You know, those stocks and bonds, those things that used to be considered very, very secure, were held, were bonds or something held by, that were investments in cities, in public works or whatever. So it was stuff that was considered very, very secure. I don't think it's all that secure anymore, you know. I mean, you've got states going bankrupt. Did California actually declare bankruptcy? Did it go bankrupt and lose its debt? What does this do to all the people that hold all the debt? Not a very good idea. Hey, what's falling on my car? It's not staying like rain. It's 18 Celsius, so it's certainly not snowing. Oversized loaders are over there now. They're waiting for everybody else to catch up. The other one's done all the way. Got a lot of cars in between them. Can you see any of this pretty scenery? I could put the window down. Is that better? Myself to sleep. I can do two things at once. I can sleep and drive. I'm multitasking. So I don't have to be pushing on my gas pedal. I'll still be going. It's okay. I can take time off. this way, Bear Creek that way. Maybe Bear Creek is what fell off of the side of the mountain. Okay, I guess I'm gonna get off the phone now. Get off the blower. There it is. There's that other city fell off the mountain. Must have had a bad storm. Slid it right down off the mountain. There's a cross on the side of the road with a big pumpkin beside it. Somebody liked Halloween. Now what's all that falling on my car again? Somebody behind a vehicle. It's windy out there. I'm gonna get in this lane, see if I'm gonna pass somebody that's got a truck with a top off of it and something coming out the top. No, nada. About the police that's by the side of the road giving somebody a ticket. He's too busy to see you. If you go fast enough, he can't see you. Cops can't ticket what they can't see. Not really. Do as I do, not as I say. Bridge may be icy. It's 17 now. It's getting colder all the time. 17 Celsius, which is probably up in the high 60s. Yeah, it's nice out. I could open my windows. Meh. Meh. I couldn't open them before because it was kind of rainy and foggy. I didn't want to get damp. Ugh. My hair is dry. My bird's nest is dry. I have a lot of work to do to undo this bird's nest. Usually, hotels have cream rinse. But they don't have cream rinse in that hotel. And some days they'll have the shampoo cream rinse in one. Those don't work for me. My hair is too thick and curly. DuPont and Pittston coming up. Do you live in DuPont or Pittston? You'll never know that this video had to do with your town because this video is never going to be watched by me, and so I'm never going to know to tag it with Pittston. If I tagged it with Pittston, you might watch it. But then again, what's the point? Really? The ramblings of an old woman. Old woman, old woman, old woman, quoth I. How does that go? Is anybody keeping up with this stuff? Anybody researching all these questions I have? That's what you need to comment with, is the answers to all my many questions. Have my window open so all this hair is going out the window. But you know, do you ever feel funny about putting your hair out on the compost or putting it out in the outside? You know, something finds your hair and does voodoo on you. I don't usually worry about that. where it's a big concern. I don't know if it works. It might work. People are scared of it. People that don't know what's happening to them get hurt. They believe in it. What about if you don't believe in it and it's happening to you? Some wicked old witch has got a doll shaped like something with your hair on it. She sticks a pin in it. Do you hurt? Is that black magic? I don't know. Do I care? So I burn my hair in the wood stove. Should probably burn the dust mites too. Just in case, you know. Hey, I think I got most of the tangles out of this side. WB/SCR Intel Airport Avoca. So that would be the Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport. Oh, that's kind of pretty down there. Don't worry, I'm not going to turn you around to see it, because by the time I turned you around to see it, it would be over. This is my journey north, not yours. I know you're in my camera. Yeah, I'm keeping you there. I'm not going to let you out. I'm locked in. There. Part of my hair is beautiful now. I assume. Or maybe it just looks like a bird's nest that's straight. Lined up. Let's line up all the hairs on this side too. See what amazing things I think about and do while I'm driving? Is this distracted driving? I think talking is distracted driving. I think having a passenger in the car is distracting. I think they should outlaw it. Should not be able to take passengers in. Should not be able to have radios in the car because they're distracting. You might look at them. I had an accident once playing with the radio. Actually, I didn't have the accident. I just caused it. I was playing with the radio, but my boyfriend was trying to change the channel, and I was changing it back. And we were in a little MGB. His father's, actually. It was an old one. He had two of them. And it rolled over. I think it rolled over more than once. That's right. We were on our way back from having gone out to a restaurant in Atlanta. Hotlanta. That was Cyrus Campbell from Athens. Do you know Cyrus? I've looked him up on Facebook. I can't find him. That would be interesting to say hello. But I don't really need to say hello. And I don't make friends on Facebook with men. I don't friend men. Because I am taken. I have a man. I don't want to get distracted. I don't want to cause any problems with my perfect marriage. Satan is tougher than you think. He knows your weaknesses better than you do. Before I left the hotel, I downloaded an app for translating Dutch. And I have another app which was something about learning Dutch. And in it there was a game. It was an interesting game. And it was kind of like a Scrabble game or something, but you had all the letters floating around. You had most of the letters in a line with spaces. Scranton is this way. So we're in Mosaic. This is where the road is all broken up. Mosaic. Why don't they fix the road? Maybe because they figure that it's working the way it is. You don't have to have a new road everywhere you go. And you can always make a game of dodging potholes. Say, you could count how many potholes you missed. Keep track how many potholes you hit, how many you missed. You don't always have to have new roads. as countries. You know what Ottawa does? The budget in Ottawa. Ottawa is the national capital, right? So there's the National Capital Commission, which is paid for by all the Canadians to make the city beautiful. So we live near a beautiful city. Most Canadians don't, but they pay for it. But anyway, there's also the city budget, Ottawa City. And what they do, which thing I don't think is a very good idea. First, all the projects that they want to do, they want to redo Lansdowne Park. They want to pave this highway. They're going to repave that highway. They're going to tear down and build up this thing, and blah, 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 blah. They put those first in the budget. Those are subtracted. So the budget is going to cover them no matter what. And then the regular stuff. Snow plowing, garbage removal, whatever. Those things, they say, well, we don't have enough in the budget to cover all this, so we're going to have to raise your taxes. They should take those things first. That should be budgeted first, and then if they have any more money left over, then they can do one little road project, maybe. It's not important to have every road looking perfect. We are in a bit of a crisis here. But everybody thinks everything should be perfect. In countries where they don't have anything, like for instance, during when Poland was part of the East Bloc, or communist, they didn't have, East Germany didn't, and Poland, they didn't have money to spare, so none of the houses got painted. So when you cross the border into Poland, some of it's better now, but it really looks like the country needs paint. See, when you're cash strapped, instead of going in debt to paint all the houses, you don't paint your house. You know, life goes on. You can paint the house later. It doesn't have to be painted every year or whatever. But, I mean, it's better for the house if it has paint that's good, but just because the paint is getting old, if it's still there and it's still working and it's not cracked and falling off, you know what I mean? Just because it gets a little old looking. Anyway, that's my view. That's my take on it. Sometimes I think about the road I live on. I live on this steep road that's a gravel road, which is really made, it's a sand road because they put down about this much sand every winter because it's a steep hill. Now it's 45 and I'm going 66. Well, I guess I better slow down. He's going faster than 66. How come he can go faster and I have to slow down? Tell him his speed. Maybe it was his speed. River Street. Well, they fixed the bridge. So I guess they fixed bridges first and then they fixed the roads later. Oh, they've already paved that side over there. I think it's important to live within your means as cities, as countries. You know, when Romney said he's going to balance the budget, he said he's going to, he used a word that meant he's going to aim to do that. Over 10 years. He's going to balance the budget over 10 years. Well, first of all, nobody's going to be president for 10 years. It doesn't work that way. Okay, voodoo people, here's my hair. Catch me if you can. Never say that. Thank you, Lord, for blessing me that I don't get voodoo. Can we go faster yet? I'm going 86 and it's 88. 85, 86, 89 now. Dunmore and Drinker Street, 2 miles. So where are we? Is this Scranton? Look at all those pretty treetops. In the leafy treetops, the birds sing good morning. So this is Dunmore exit. This is kind of pretty. must not be that far from the temple. We are going to be there in 3 hours and 15 minutes. 3 hours and 12 minutes. Because I already bought my lunch. I bought it this morning. Oh, I don't want this lane. No, no, no. Those people are all stopping. All those trucks. I could count trucks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That one's red, so I can move. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 45, 56, 57. Now they're too high up, I can't see them. 57 trucks. You know, there's not more trucks at night. There's just less cars. There are more... There are less cars, so it's all trucks. I don't mind trucks. They're kind of nice. They'll blink back into the lane. Guess I should probably stop this video. Because once again, it's probably getting very long. Yeah, I got my bird's nest all cleaned up. Now I could probably braid my hair and put it up. Well, we'll see. We will see. Okay, that's it for this video. Bye! We're coming to you today from Scranton, Pennsylvania area. Duncan. Drinking is to drink. Hey, you're coming up behind me pretty fast. I'm supposed to be going 88, and you guys are, and I'm going 92, and these guys are zooming past me. Something is wrong here. I'm going to speed up before I am accidentally creamed. Now I'm going 104 in an 88. Hey, now he came in front of me. I'm going to have to put my brakes on. Okay, it's 88. I'm going 100. Everybody else is going 100. We're going 104. Everybody else is going faster. Kilometers per hour, my dear. Kilometers. Clicks. 100 is 60. Figure it out from there. If it's 100 kilometers and 60 miles an hour, if you've got to go 100 kilometers, you really only got to go 60 miles. But don't get smart, because it's the same. Not vaccinated. No kisses. Get the adult whooping cough vaccine. I had whooping cough. It took them, 15 years to get around to deciding people needed it? My whole family had it. I went to the doctor. She says, no, it's not whooping cough because there's none in our area. What an idiot. I went to Swiss doctors. And now you don't have to go to the doctor to get your prescription refilled. Boy, this is not a very wide road. Like being in Holland, only with American-sized vehicles. Where are we? Are we out on the edge of the... out on the limb? You don't have to go to the doctor to get your prescriptions refilled anymore. They passed a law in Canada that the pharmacist can renew your prescriptions. That would free up a lot of time for the doctors. The only reason I ever go to the doctor is to get my prescriptions renewed. I don't get sick. No way. I'm a healthy woman. Oh, lane changes 50 feet. We're gonna scoot over. Right lane ends. I will left. It's okay, all is well. Well, we don't have any fog anymore. It's 12:09. It's time for me to eat my sandwich. But I'm wearing yellow. I have to put a napkin on me if I'm going to eat in the car. Big paper towel. So I'm over here on this side. Now it's speed limit 45. It still says 88. Lackawanna Coal Mine Tour, Anthracite Museum. I've been there. I've got a mug from there, only it's clear glass with a red picture of something on it. We took the tour. I took it with my kids. We went down in the mine. I took it with Willem. The Anthracite Tour. Have you done it? You've got to do it. When you have to travel back and forth a lot, you should always expect to take a little longer and stop and see something, anything. Just to get off the road and drive all through a town. Go and see Main Street. The Centrum. Okay, so that's the Scranton Expressway pulling away. Active work zone when flashing. Nothing is flashing, but there are workers. Oh, they're making a little road up there on the side of the mountain. On the good old mountain side. Oh, they're up there now making the road. Where are they going with that road? They're obviously not going to put this road up there. They have a fence here along the road so that the rocks won't come tumbling down. When the rocks come tumbling down. Oh, when the rocks come tumbling down. When the rocks come tumbling down. Oh, the rocks and the rocks and the rocks and the rocks. Allentown and Philadelphia are the next exit. Advisory. Do you ever go to the stations that have the traffic advisory? Let's do that.